Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video we will be seeing how to download an IDE for Java. But before that we will see what is an IDE and what is the advantages it offers for Java development. Earlier to this video I was using Notepad for writing my code and I was using command prompt for compiling the code and executing the code. Going forward I will be using IDE for writing those code. So what is an IDE? IDE is nothing but integrated development environment. So basically it's a software which provides additional features for writing our code, which will make our code writing process much faster and efficient. There are different types of IDE present. For example, we have IntelliJ IDEA, which is one of the most popular IDE for Java development. Eclipse is another popular IDE. VS Code is there, which is also known Visual Studio Code. Then NetBeans is there, Spring Tool Suite, BlueJ, and there are many more IDEs which are available, and they help developer to write faster, efficient, and quality code. I have listed few of the advantages that these IDEs offer. So let's look at them. First is code completion. So they provide suggestion for code completion. So you don't have to write the entire code manually by typing it. Syntax highlighting. If there are any errors in your code, these IDEs will highlight those syntax errors so that the developer can fix it. Debugging tools. So these IDEs also have debugging tools which helps in finding and fixing errors or logical errors inside your code, that too step by step. Refactoring tool. It makes it easier to rename the code and files by using these refactoring tools. Compilation and build tools. So we have seen in our earlier videos, we were using Notepad for writing code. So every time for compiling and executing the code, we have to run those commands. But these IDEs provide features like the code will be compiled and built just by clicking one button. These are few of the features that these IDEs offer. There are many more features which comes along with these IDEs. We will be seeing once we start to code. So out of these 6 IDEs, I will be going with IntelliJ IDEA. Like you can also use any other of these IDEs, but I will be going with IntelliJ IDEA. To download IntelliJ IDEA, let's go to Google. And here you have to type download IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition. So we have to go to this link which is from jetbrains.com. Sorry, my system seems to be slow. So here you can see IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate Edition. So this is a paid version which comes with free 30-day trial, but we don't have to download this one. Just scroll down. Here you can see the community edition, which is free and open source software, so we can download this. If you are using any other platform, you can select it will be showing download button for that platform. So since I am using Windows, it is showing for Windows. So just click on Windows, download. My download had started. Let's wait till it get downloaded. So my download is completed. I will just click on this. So here we can see the download is complete. Let's double click on this. Setup has started. It will ask for your permission. Just give the permission to yes. So we can see the setup. Click on next. So your destination folder, it will install in program files. I will keep it to default. So create desktop shortcut, yes. Update context menu, just click on this checkbox. Create associations, just click on .java. Update path variable, restart needed. So I will do this later. So just click on next. Just click on install. Installer has started. We will wait until it gets finished. So here we can see the installation is complete. Just click on finish. So now we can just open IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition. Let's open this. So the IntelliJ has started. We'll just do allow. So it has loaded some of the previous project from my system. So just ignore this. Maybe you'll have some different screen. So you have to go to this file and then click on new, click on project. Just give any name to your project. I'm giving testing. Then location of the project, just select some directory. I will select my Java folder. Select this folder. Then JDK24, I have JDK24, so I'm choosing JDK24. Inside advanced setting, don't touch anything, just click on create. So yeah, this window. So see, it has created directory structure like this. You will be writing all your code inside this src folder. So it has created one main class, which I will close as of now. I will just create my own class. Let's create a class name as test. See, the class is created. So the advantage of IDE is I don't have to type this public class test again and again as I used to do in Notepad editor. Also, for writing my main method public static void main, just I have to type main and click. It has created this boilerplate code. So I don't have to type it manually, public static void main. Now suppose I want to print something, I will just type out and it will auto-complete the code. So it has written system.out.println. So this is the advantage of using IDE. And I can print anything. Let's print hello. In Notepad I used to type this manually, but here you have some shortcut which you can type and it will auto-complete. So for running the code, just click on this and just click on run test.main. It will compile the code and it will execute the code. It will execute your code and you will get the output here. See how simple this is. So you can run from here or just by clicking on the code, right clicking on the code, you can run from here. Or also you can execute your code from here. So this IDE makes it so easier for developers to write faster code and much efficient code. Also this is your source code and which is .java file which is present inside src directory. Once the compilation is done for this code, another directory which is called out directory is created. And this out directory will store all your bytecode or .class file. So here you can see test.class. So the IDE keeps everything organized. Also, if you want to run your code manually using terminal, just as you did inside command prompt, you can go to terminal and you can also execute your code from here. So let's check in which directory we are present. So we are present inside testing. Just do ls. You can see all your files here. But our file which is test.java is present inside this source directory. So we have to go inside src. Now do ls. We can see our Java file. If you want to compile using your javac command, you can type javac test.java. Just enter. It will compile your code and it will create a .class file in the same directory. Now to execute this code, just type java test and execute it. So we got hello. So you can also use terminal from this IDE if you want to. But as we can see here, the byte code, that is the test.class file which got generated, it got generated inside src folder. So when we are executing command from terminal, we have to manually organize the code. But when we are executing it using IDE, the files are organized automatically. That is, .java files are placed inside src directory and .class file are placed inside out directory. So this is one of the advantage of using IDE. Now suppose I want to rename my class to testGrid. Now as we have seen in a previous video, if your class is public, the class name and file name should be same. So here my file name is test.java, my class name is testGrid. So it is recommending me something. Just hover on this. It is saying class testGrid is public, should be declared in a file name testgrid.java. So it is saying your class name is testGrid, which is a public class. So your file name should also be testGrid. So just hover on this, it is giving me option to rename file. Just click on this rename file and it has done the work for us. So it has renamed the file. So this is the advantage of using IntelliJ or any other IDE. Now see, suppose I'm making this as smaller. So as we all know, Java is case sensitive. It has become red. So it is telling developer that something is wrong here. So as a developer now you can know like this S is small, so I have to make it capital. So if we are in Notepad, we cannot detect this, and at compile time only we will come to know that something is wrong. But here in editor itself, the IDE is showing it in red color, so you come to know like something is wrong here. So this is the advantage of using IDE. So going forward I will be using IntelliJ for further coding. So that was all for today. Thank you for watching. See you.